All right, everybody. I am on the Be Right Back screen just because that gives audio. 40 seconds remaining on this download. And I've got my quality build, Bloodhound's Fang character version up right now. That's the one that I want to try first. I want to try Holy also, but I don't know if I'll be trying that on screen. I may do that off screen. I'm really hoping that the quality build works because I'd like to give the new weapon classes a shot, and quality gives me the best opportunity to do that. Once we can get in game, I will show you the stats and how the character's set up and all that good stuff. We just ticked to 0. I'm just waiting for this update 2. There it goes. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I'm excited. I just hit the execute file, so it's popping up right now. Let's go ahead and move over to the game screen. It'll probably be black for you initially. I have chat screens up for anybody who wants to talk. And that includes Rumble and Kick. Sweet. Oh, man. That guy wasn't there before. That's new. He looks cool. Okay, let's go over the character first. But before doing that, let me make sure all the platforms are receiving good video. Starting with YouTube. That looks good. I can close that out. Twitch also looks good. I can close that out. Rumble is the one that I like to monitor. Rumble is my preferred platform. So I'm going to keep that up for video monitoring. Checking Kick. And Kick is looking good as well. All right, guys, I'm alt tabbing back in. Oh boy, excited. Okay, let's take a look at this build. First of all, you can get a gander at what things look like here. I thought that the fashion wound up looking pretty decent. This is a quality build. Going to, let's look at status first. And you can see over here with the attribute points, I have 60 vigor, 15 mind, 48 endurance, 55 strength, 55 dexterity, 10 intelligence, 15 faith, and 10 arcane. So I'll be looking to dump some points into mind initially to try and get some more faith points to use abilities a little bit more often. That's what I'm initially expecting. And then I suppose I'll be working dexterity and strength both towards 80. And endurance just as we need it, I suppose. My poise is at 50. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was at 51. So that's kind of unfortunate. But I'm expecting that we'll find new stuff in the lands, in the Shadowlands pretty quickly. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. If I were to add more, I'm pretty sure I would go Overload. We'll double check it. 1975 hit points, 95 faith points, stamina is at 167. One-handed, the Bloodhound's Fang is doing 792 damage. Now, that's funny because my shield does 429 apparently. Can I double? Oh, it's not letting me two-hand or anything right here. Okay. Let's see, what else? Real quick. I just want you guys to see what I'm working with. Skeletal mask, Knight's cavalry armor, fire prelate gauntlets, and the bloodhound knight greaves. I got the pulley bow up because that's a strength dex scaling. And down here I've got sleep pots and freezing pots, got some holy pots. I did find that warming stone. You don't have to be aligned with the chaos god to use warming stones. So that's I can throw that rock on the ground and it gives AoE healing. I've got my rune arcs right here, 73 of them. I never used one of these during my entire playthrough of Elden Ring. So I've just been stockpiling them. And I have my 99 boiled crab meat. I've got over 1 million runes. I'm expecting I'm going to lose those, actually, is what I'm expecting. Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, Erdtree's Favor +2. Those are my 2 defensive-oriented talismans. Then I've got Shard of Alexander and Godfrey Icon to really pour on the heat for the Bloodhound Fang's special ability. And right here, for my Flask of Wondrous Physic, I pile on top of that even more with the Crimson Bubble Tier, which will restore hit points when near death, and the Spiked Crack Tier that temporarily boosts charged attack power, just like this one does. Okay, one quick look here. We'll go over the spells real quick, and then I'm going to try and check out another helm, maybe. We got Flame Grant Me Strength, Blood Flame Blade, Electrify Armament, Heal. This is actually to deal with Revenants. Beast Claw. This will be for later once we have the ability, like more faith points to cast incantations. Beast Claw, Garonk's Beast Claw. Oh, I probably don't need both of those. Bestial Sling, Stone of Garonk, Bestial Constitution, and Bestial Vitality. Heals hit points over time. I'm not familiar with these, so I need to look at them myself. Alleviates blood loss and frost buildup. Oh, that's like a Flame Cleanse Me, except for different status effects. Swiftly flings numerous sharp rocks. Okay. This does the same thing, but with shockwaves. And I'm sure it costs more, right? 21 versus 10. Okay. Let's check the sort chest real quick. Move over to Helm and just grab I don't remember which one looked good. Let's try both of those. Equipment. Oh, I'm still at a medium load. Does that look good? I think it does. I'm not sure if it's too silvery. This would definitely be too silvery, though. Yeah, let's go with this. So last second change. That should put me at 51. Yeah, I'm at 55 poise. Okay. So then go right here. Hey, Tossian, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Hey, for those of you who don't know, Tossian's in my guild in World of Warcraft, which I am planning on doing a raid tonight, guys. So this is kind of a quick intro. We're going to go in there, see what it's all about. I'm going to break for raid at about 6:30 my time, and then I will be back on later tonight. Let's see, sort chest, and come back here. And I guess I'm going to actually keep this on hand just in case. I'm going to store that one, though. Okay, here we go. I'm giddy. Maybe. Okay, so that kindly term, that's like an honorific. It's almost a title. I think we should key in on that. So does she have anything else to say? Indeed. All right, well, here we go. Head to the realm of shadow? Yes. We'll start unfolding this storyline. Okay, so it simply teleports us. Well, I think, unless that's part. Oh, look, there's something up there that we can get. That's going to be later on. I'm guessing we'll have to go out and ascend up into that elevation and work our way back. Gravesite Plain. Spooky. Traditional looking gravesite. Okay. I was just checking to see if maybe we'd get a cutscene or anything. Well, there's that guy, which I have seen enough to know that that's a tough encounter. I don't really know much beyond that. Oh, look, we got something up here. Oh boy, he sees us. Okay, we weathered our first contact in the land of shadow and came out on top. Oh, look, we got a map fragment over here. So I'm expecting this to be a radically different experience to my original Elden Ring experience because I actually started out with a guide using Fighting Cowboy's guide walkthrough for that. This one here, I'm just kind of winging it. And that's actually the obviously the way the game's supposed to be played. A new map has been found, Gravesite Plain. Okay, so we got a little village over here. Islands off the coast. This map is supposed to be about the size of Limgrave when it's all unveiled. But the verticality of it is supposed to be pretty steep. Lots of stuff up above and down below. Got some cliffs over here and a bridge. Let's make note of that. Well, tell you what, I bet you we're supposed to go check. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 before we cross this bridge. And those are the 3 areas that stick out to me for this section here, I guess, besides this one right here. Okay, let's go into this town and see if we can get ourselves killed, basically. Are these like nobles or are they more dangerous? They seem to be creeping forward. These look like the kinds of things that can sneak up on you. What do we get there? A hefty cracked pot. Okay, that's different. New class of cracked pot. Looks like they're giving about 700 runes per. Oh, look, they looks like they're on like a pilgrimage, like they're traveling. Okay. Give me just a second. I need to make sure I set an alarm for myself because this is already feeling like the kind of game I can get lost in. Yeah, I did not. I better set this for 6. 25. The helm's not a perfect match, but it's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show you guys that I am also using the Mimic tier. I did not intend to do that because the other build that I have on my alternate save file also uses the Mimic tier. But this guy's faith points are so low that he needs to use something that uses health to call up, to summon. And the other guy, the build kind of revolves around using the Mimic tier, so I don't want to change that out. Uh-oh, that sounds like... Oh, there he is! Oh, look at that. I'm at half health, man. I almost got. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything in this little section before proceeding to that fire thing. I'm almost positive that's where I'm going to lose all these runes. Whoa! Doggone it. Oh, no. My goodness. Okay. Pretty sure we're not going to find anything. Let's go check the other side just to be sure, but we'll be quick about it. I bet those bodies hanging in that tree actually drop down and aggress you. Oh, look, I was going to miss something. What do we get there? Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Yeah, being thorough really pays off in this game. Oh, another gray site. Okay, again, no cutscene. Okay, so before proceeding towards Homeboy there, we're going to go check this stuff out over here. Now, remember from the trailer, they said, I don't remember how they put it, but they said it was a war without songs, right? That means, if I'm interpreting correctly, it was considered an unjust war, for those of you who know what just war theory is. And that it was also so in other words, we were the aggressors, right? Or not Melania, but who's the main chick? I forget her name. Mariketh and the Golden Order were the aggressors. And in addition to that, I'm thinking they also, it was like a total war approach, which means no chivalry, right? No prisoners taken, no safe conduct given to civilians. The civilian population is terrorized, in fact, in order to demoralize the population and make them give up faster. It's an actual theory of war conduct that is employed, but it's totally frowned upon. It's considered vicious and animalistic. That probably switches up depending on what cultures you're talking about, but we're not really talking real world. We're talking this world, right? So it's just that anything fictitious is going to pull from real stuff. That's how the brains work, right? So if we can understand some of the concepts real world, then we can see maybe a little bit deeper what they're talking about here. And that's what they had said. It was a war that was I didn't even realize I was hitting him, but I broke his stance. It was a war with no songs. So something you kind of you did it and you want to forget about it. You don't want that stuff living on in people's memories, like your own people, because you're not proud of it. What might we have here? Oh man, is this our first dungeon? It is. That was quick. We're going to go check that out. What's this over here? What is this symbol about? I'm guessing we're going to find out some more. It looks a little bit, like it resembles the ring symbols. Oh, I forgot to show you guys that. I'm using Rykard's Great Rune. I don't know if I'll stick with that. I may switch to Radahn's. But I want to give Rykard's a shot because of the health return that you can get. Okay, so this is where I'm at. So that I checked this out. Okay, I want to circle back to here. I want to go check this out first. Especially considering I don't necessarily want to tie into something that's going to take me beyond my time that I need to log off. So maybe we can just scout here in this opening hour of gameplay is kind of the idea I have. Thought I heard footsteps. Okay, how do I get up to there? Because there's stuff over there. There's a whole village back there. Oh, that sounds like I aggroed something. And I did. Oh, what's up, son? You didn't expect that, did you? Rada fruit. Here's more of those symbols. Do you think they're kind of like crosses? Remember those crosses that were in the base game at the starting area? Because they're here in a cemetery. I think there's probably something significant about those. Okay, I already had found that one. Oh, slow down, bro. I just about went off the cliff. Another one of those fire things. Okay, well, I'm not seeing a spirit elevator or an easy way up this cliff. Is there a cave there? There might be. Oh, yeah, there is. How about that? Or is this where I started? Yeah, this is where I started. Okay, so double check, make sure there's no path up. I know I can get up to here, but I don't think there's any way up higher than that. How to get to this area? Maybe it's through this way. There could be access up. I bet you. Okay, here's a lake. There could be access this, like around here. All right, let's head back to the dungeon then. I'm going to go ahead and remove these map markers for the time being, and we'll head back to map marker number 4. There's another bird there. Uh-oh. The aggro range is pretty spectacular. Maybe as we pick up those shadow tree fragments that they have, our aggro radius will shrink. Stuff won't want to really want to fight us as much. Western Nameless Mausoleum. Oh, it's a boss fight just right off the bat. Whoa. Oh, I can't call my summon. Oh, he broke through. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Get away, you meanie. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Black Jail Knight. He wore my stamina down. That's all right. I got some tools that I didn't use against him that first time. Plus, I was sitting there trying to call my summon up and couldn't do it. Okay, here we go. Dang it. That's a terrible way to get hit. Oh, he got me again. Oh, this looks like one of those fights that could take me 73 tries. I haven't used Bloodstep yet either. I haven't thrown any pots. Ah, I'm out of faith. Okay. Darn it. Okay. I'm having to learn how to fight with a new class also. You don't have any game sound? Well, thank you for the heads up, Zimvuza. Let me check something out here. Properties. Yep, that's why every time Windows updates, it resets these things on me. Oh, there we go. Okay, Zimvuza, man, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. All right. Rotate back to this. Oh yeah, Zamvuza, if you check out my channel, I'll show you there the rune spec that you can get to farm those things really fast. Back to this, okay. Oh, and I want to pop this. Ow! Oh, he dodged out of it. That was pretty good on his part. Oh, how did I miss him? What is he? What? There was some things that happened on that one that I didn't really understand what was going on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose these runes, Zambuza. But the spec that I use to farm them up, they come real quick. I give you the location and the spec in the video. Just check my channel out. It was a recent upload. The title will give it away. I would have to respec back to it to be able to do it again. So once these runes are gone, they're gone. But let's try this again. This one here. Oh, oh ho ho. Good grief. Oh, why do I... Dang it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this guy down right now. I'm going to give it a few more tries, but I'm not even close at this point in time. Not even close. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to not bother with buffing and just start trying to get his timing down. I will pop this. Oh, I couldn't roll. I felt like I should have had him on that one. I was even going to roll into him. I have a bad habit of rolling away. And you kind of want to roll into so you're still in striking distance. Ah. Oh boy, aggressive. Ah, darn it. Ah. Yeah, okay, I'm running out of stamina. Because that time I couldn't drive a strike through, so I think that's what happened last time whenever I couldn't roll. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned about that, because with these kinds of builds, a lot of times you want to have Green Turtle Talisman for quicker stamina recovery, or you want that in your mixed physic. I'm getting better, but it's slow, and it's very familiar. That's how Elden Ring, that's how the game was at the very beginning for me. I'd have to face these guys. Sometimes over 100 times. A little bit late there. Oh, he got me. Oh, man. He used his move. It's a fun little matchup, I gotta admit. I don't know how fun it is to watch, but slowly figuring this guy out, getting the timing down. The Elden Ring is back, man. It feels the same. I wonder what he drops. Oh, what? Oh, man. God, he's such a stamina killer. Ah, darn it, he's just out of range. So he can beat me to the punch. Doggone it. Oh, he has, I messed up there. He has, health potions. I think I'm getting to the point where, not quite yet, but where I'll use all of my buffs again. Oh, I couldn't quite get away from it. Oh, aren't you lucky? There we go. My first boss defeated in the Shadowlands. He didn't give me jack. Okay, here we go. Great Sword of Solitude, Helm of Solitude, Armor of Solitude, Gauntlets of Solitude, and Greaves of Solitude. We got a full armor set and a weapon. You better believe we're going to check that out. Man, all the time I put into searching out armor that looked good. And leveling up my Bloodhound's Fang. And we may be replacing it already. That'd be incredible. Alright, so theoretically, Great Sword of Solitude, B Strength, E Dexterity. Doesn't really scream quality, does it? That's a strength weapon. But That's why you play quality. You can equip it, right? I'm a little bit nervous about that dude pathing close enough to aggro. I think he's about to turn around. Yeah. Okay, let's continue checking this out. We'll equip it. $10.3 on the weight. Puts me at a heavy load. 14 on poise. So it's a high poise set. Uh, 10 poise, 10 poise. Yeah. That's very high for gloves. 27 poise with the legs. So look, we would have 96 poise. This is a really, really heavy set. That's incredibly heavy. I'll have to wait for some videos to come out to see if that's what's required in Shadow of the Erdtree. Because everything I have seen has said 51 poise is that's where you can get, like, you can be hit once and still strike through it. And then higher than that, of course, you could soak up several hits, I'm assuming. There's somebody we can talk to, a ghost. With a dog in the background. And a handler of some kind. We better go kill that stuff. Okay. Let's swap back. 101.1 equipment load. That's pretty incredible. 9 poise versus 14. And I guess we'll give this sword a shot. Just for a little bit, test it out some. I know. All your resentment lingers yet. The raw stuff from which I shall surely forge a curse upon the dastard Mesmer's head, upon Marika's children. Wow. Yeah, so they have a lot of grievances because of how things were conducted here. Enemies for life. Oh, that's well, it certainly hits hard, and it breaks stances. I haven't leveled it up at all, obviously. Solitary Moon Slash. How do I look at that? I forget. Inventory, maybe? Steel greatsword wielded by the Knights of the Solitary Jail. Through a secret rite, they relinquished their hearts for heightened battle prowess. Next, they engraved their blades with 2 crests, one depicting the light of birth and the other solitude. Sharply slash downward using the greatsword, shooting forward an arc of light. Strong attack allows for an advancing follow-up. Oh, it goes quick, too. Ouch. Three shots to stance break on that particular mob. One shot, one heavy shot. I feel like I'm heavy rolling. Must be the sword. Ah, so much. Well, that sucked. Oh, he got me. Alright, well, back to the Bloodhound Fang. We'll go recover these runes real quick. So it's just a great sword, right? Not a colossal. Great sword. Weight is 15.5 versus 11.5 for the Bloodhound's Fang. Oh, I did aggro. I can hear him. Yeah, you can see the difference in how hard the Bloodhound's Fang hits because it's leveled up to plus 25 or plus 10. It's a somber weapon. Spirit Grave Stone. What is that? It's probably from here. No. Here it is. Material used for crafting items mainly found on the gravesite plane. A piece of gravestone that has started to turn into a spirit. Material used for crafting items mainly... Okay, blah. In places to where the dead have been brought since antiquity, the oldest gravestones turn into spirits and then fade away. Okay. Black Firefly, same thing, crafting mats, and a red flesh mushroom. Let's see if there's any clues on this stuff. Okay, I don't immediately see it. The stuff that we just picked up. Oh, there's one of them. That's the one I wanted to read about. Flies in burnt and war-torn lands. Fiery butterfly with black cinder wings. They burn in dark and slender ribbons of fire. Okay. So it's just a description of what it is. No lore. Oh, there's another one. Okay, got it. Well, it feels like we need to go check this dude out. I tell you what. I think we're only supposed to kind of see what all he can do. So I'm going to set up a wondrous physic. Briefly stop rune loss on death and mixed physic. And we're gonna go see what this guy's all about. I mean, I'm sure he's about killing us. Oh. Torrent took a heavy hit. Oh my gosh, Torrent is down. Oh shoot. Oh, there it is. Okay, did I lose my runes? Or was it still active? It looks like I kept them. I did keep them. Physic effects have prevented your runes from being lost upon death. Outstanding. That's perfect. Okay, let's open up the map. And, my guess is we're supposed to kind of explore the left side of the map before we cross over here. So let's go see if there's a way up onto this cliff so that we can find our way to this stuff. Maybe around this area. I bet the aggro range on this guy's enormous. Well, there's a whole cliff wall through there. What they dug an enormous tunnel through the mountain range here. Oh, we've aggroed 2 birds. Oh, we better fight them right now. That's one. I thought I heard a second. Yeah, here he is. Grounded. And I did that because I saw these 2 over here that we were about to run smack into. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, I couldn't cycle to my health potions fast enough. But I did use my physics, so I didn't lose runes. Okay, that's cool. I feel like we're really flirting with death when it comes to those runes. I've died so many times already. Alright, let's see if we can just make a beeline. aggro that dude. Probably safer to just go ahead and cut through here like I did the first time. And I'm going to just try and ride past all these birds. Like, I don't care if I aggro them, I'll count on torrent speed. Is that another grace site? It looks like it is. You got these Spanish moss trees. That's what they look like anyway. Oh, there's somebody here to talk to. Erdtree blessing. Erdtree fragments can be found across the realm of shadow. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your Erdtree blessing. The Erdtree blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. Okay. Now that is the rather clever way that they came up with making this content feel hard, difficult, like the base game, without skewering all of the stats and stuff with the power creep that happens. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here the first of the flesh of my body. Okay, so that's Miquella. Hello, friend. Nice to meet you. You look serious.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Miquella.
Aye.
Aren't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn.
Oh, wow.
In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own. Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Miquella the Kind's footprints. If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map of crosses, assuming you intend to trace kind Miquella's path. If you've yet to do so, assuming you...
Okay, at first I didn't know who she was talking about, but then I noticed this guy right here. Well, I don't know if it's a guy or not. So far we're 2 for 2 on females.
Fie, another.
It is,
Treading
okay.
the heels of Miquella. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Miquella's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of grudge. To overcome here.
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Miquella it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Check inventory. New inventory features. About Marika's effigy at the round table. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Items obtained for the first time can be marked with an exclamation point. A dedicated tab has been created to view the items obtained most recently. Is that here? No. Sorceries, key items, bolstering materials, crafting materials, ashes, tools. Well, where at? in the display tab within the system menu. System menu, game camera display tab, mark new items on, show recent items tab on. Okay, go back to inventory, cross map, map marked with the locations of golden crosses. A simple map drafted by a horn scent. Marked with the locations of golden crosses. These crosses indicate Miquella's footprints. Okay. Empyrean blood. Said to burgeon forth from where the golden blood of Miquella, the wounded Empyrean pooled. And it's for crafting. We read that. A splinter of the Erdtree that contains golden brilliance, acquired at the Church of America and other places in the realm of shadow. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your Erdtree blessing. The Erdtree blessing bolsters the bearer's ability to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. It is said that when the Erdtree crumbles from its core, that it will scatter across the entire realm of shadow. The people of the Erdtree collect the splinters and use them in prayer. Okay. Red flesh mushroom. White flesh mushroom. Okay. Gravesite plain. Not resin. Not shaped lump of resin that exuded from the roots of trees. Material used for crafting, found near tree roots everywhere in the realm of shadow. Primitive catalyst. Suitable for processing sorceries, incantations, and the like. Okay. Open up the map. Oh. That is my alarm. So that's as far as I go for right now. I am anticipating being on later tonight. Here in just a couple hours, actually.
I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Okay. Well, man, that was really interesting. We're going to go through there and check that stuff out here in a little bit. And I needed to, that's where my marker's at, to see if there's a way up. But I have a feeling the way up is probably through there. I mean, it even kind of goes up. So, yeah. I will investigate that here in just a few hours. There's the bridge. Beautiful opening scene. Look at the burning tree up there. I don't know if that's burning or not. That looks almost like sap pouring out of the tree. I don't think it's burning. I think it's more like a gaping wound. And then there's castle spires. There's what looks like a church in the very, very back distance there. And I have heard that everything that you see, it's like Skyrim. Everything you see here, we can travel to it. So, yeah, I'm totally looking forward to it, but I got a jet for now. So, hey, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I hope you guys had a good time watching all this, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. You guys all take care.